Howdy folks, and welcome back to XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. If you saw the last video, you'll know that we just returned from a disastrous mission. Luckily nobody died, but just about everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Of our 5 troopers, 4 of them got wounded. We had a Chosen show up, had to deal with that. We botched a perfectly good ambush. Our opening shot hit everybody, but everybody's shot after that just missed, and things just went to shit from there. And I'm surprised nobody died on that one. Oh my god. Alright, nothing really for us to do in here. We still got some facilities getting built. 5 days on the resistance ring, 7 on the proving ground, 6 days to clear out this debris. So hopefully we'll get that done here in this episode, and you'll get to see a little bit more about what those are about. But for now, let's go on back outside. I believe we were, let's see, a new investigation for rookies. I'm not going to bother with that right now. We were making contact with East Africa.
Your victory, but there are no assurances of a future for any of us.
I killed you. Why don't you just die and go away? Alright, so we'll go finish making contact with East Africa. As you can see, thanks to the Chosen's interference, our income from East Africa has gone down from 60 to 38. Kinda sucks, but any income is better than none, so not gonna complain too much.
Objective added.
Alright, we have made contact with East Africa. We're now able to investigate the Advent Black Site, a mission we had pop up a little while ago.
We're ready to move on the alien black site on your order. Advent's
Thank you, Central.
Facility a closely guarded secret. We should make sure our troops are ready for a tough fight before we send them out there. Commander,
don't you worry, I will.
Our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
Okay. Alright, and our research income, our monthly income, has gone up by 38 supplies.
New regional contacts located.
And we can also now go through Eastern Africa and make contact with several other regions if we so choose. Here we have Eastern Europe and New India. We also get a look at the bonuses for Europe and Asia. Europe, if we get contact with 2 regions. God, I can't English today either. We make contact with 2 regions and build 1 radio relay. We get the double agent bonus. And on every mission, there's a chance that an Advent unit will join our XCOM squad for that mission. Not overly useful. They're usually pretty weak. I've seen it happen before, but it's still kind of funny. And in Asia, 2 radio relays and all 4 regions we have to contact, but then we get the suit up ability, which means all armor and vest projects that we have in the proving ground are instantly completed instead of being on a timer. Again, not overly useful. This is at least more useful than the explosive one we get from Africa, but whatever. It'll be a little while before we get to that. So, we could go and make contact with another region. We've only got 2 of 3 available to us, so we can get 1 more. Or we can go ahead and build a radio relay here, and it will boost our income from East Africa by an extra 38 supplies. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. I tend to like to put a radio relay in every region I make contact with, if at all possible. It's going to cost us 50 supplies and take 4 to 6 days to do it. So, we'll go ahead and do that. And unfortunately, it's going to take us all 6 days. So we'll get that started. But our resistance ring finally finished. So we'll go take a look at that.
Commander, the
Ready, movie voiceover guy.
are well equipped to track down the Chosen. Their knowledge will be invaluable in helping XCOM locate and eliminate these threats.
Okay, so this is kind of the meeting area for the various factions that we make contact with, and this is where we assign covert actions. There is an upgrade available to this building. We click on there, we see it's the digital network, and it unlocks an additional slot to assign resistance orders for the XCOM. That's the thing we have pop up at the end of every month where we can assign the orders. Costs 100 supplies, which we have, but it will also require 2 additional power, which we don't have yet. So we can't upgrade this building yet. If we had an extra engineer, we could staff him here, and it would cut down the mission duration of all our covert actions, but we also don't have an extra engineer laying about, so we can't do that either. That'll be something we come back and do later. But what we can do is listen to Central Babylon.
Operations are a major boon to our efforts, but there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field, so it's not as easy a decision as it may seem.
Alright, we can start assigning some covert actions, and as Central just kind of explained, some of them have hazards associated with them, sort of bad things that can happen. Some of them we can counter by assigning additional people, some of them we can't. So, here are the 3 factions. Here we got the locate the Templar faction. We're probably going to want to do that here soon. But as you can see here, there is a moderate risk of us getting a soldier wounded while on this mission. So there's no way to counter that, so that's probably going to end up happening. And then we have some additional new ones that popped up. With the Reapers, we can still begin the hunt for the Chosen Assassin, or we can start that breakthrough research with the power relay construction. Not going to bother with that yet. We have a new one to form a soldier bond. This one will basically just increase the cohesion between 2 of our soldiers that we assign here to the next bond threshold. It's going to take 6 days and has a moderate risk of a wounded soldier again. One of the soldiers that we assign to this will get a bonus of +2 aim at the completion of the mission, and the other one doesn't get anything. However, we can negate the risk of a wounded soldier by assigning 25 additional supplies to this mission. So, if we were to do this mission, we could allocate the supplies and the risk goes away. So, as I just mentioned here a minute ago, some of them you can get rid of, not always. Alright, and now that we can do missions for the skirmishers, we have 2 options open with them. First one is improved combat intelligence. This is going to be something new that you haven't really heard mention of before. Every soldier has a combat intelligence stat, and when they level up and they're awarded AP for leveling up, the AP they get is based on their combat intelligence. The higher their combat intelligence is, the more AP they get when they level up. So this will boost the combat intelligence of one of our soldiers. I'm not sure which one. I think it's probably the one required soldier. But yeah, it would have to be. There's only one here. So he'll get a bonus to his combat intelligence. So as he gets promotions, he'll get more and more AP out of it. That's always a good thing. He'll also get a bonus of hacking +4. So that's good. And again, moderate risk of a wounded soldier, but we can negate that by sending a scientist along. And the other one is to gain ability points. This one, it just flat out gives us some ability points into our common pool. This one, it just happens to award 16. Will require 2 soldiers, one of which gets a +4 bonus to their hacking skill. Again, moderate risk of a wounded soldier, which we could negate with 25 intel, but we don't have that much intel right now. So, I think right now, while some of these are tempting, I think we're going to try and locate the Templar faction. So we need 1 soldier that's at least a sergeant. At the moment, we only have 2 soldiers that are sergeants, and Mox is wounded, so he can't go. So we've got to send Elena, and she'll be going. And then we can assign any other soldier that we want, and that soldier is going to get a bonus of +1 to their mobility. Let's see. The ones I usually have running around the most are the Rangers. So I'm going to send one of my Rangers in that spot. There is a moderate risk of a wounded soldier, and there is no option to negate it, so hopefully that doesn't happen. It's going to take us 10 days, and when we're done, we will have access to the Templar faction, and we'll be assigned one of their soldiers. I wish this particular part would have been done a little better. Not the covert actions, I'm perfectly happy with how those work. But as you saw, we had that nice long mission where we met the Reapers and the Skirmishers, and we got them to work together and whatnot. And it was a nice way of introducing the two of them. Unfortunately, with the Templars, there's no mission. We just make contact with them through a covert action, and it's done. I wish there would have been a separate mission to kind of locate and meet the Templars, like there was with the Reapers and the Skirmishers. Especially considering the fact that these 3 factions supposedly hate each other and don't want to work with each other. This just seems like kind of a really lazy way to get us working with the 3rd faction. But what can you do? That's just how they introduced it in the game. I don't know, who knows? Maybe they had time constraints and couldn't manage to come up with a mission or something. Who knows? But this is the covert action we're going to do. So Elena and our ranger here are going to be out for 10 days while they locate the Templar faction. Alright, there we go. 10 days. I think we can manage without them. So, one more day and we'll have this spot cleared out. So we'll go out and continue on with the radio relay and go right back in there. Also, the end of the month supply drop is going to be in another day as well.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
And lo and behold, that actually popped up first.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Alright, movie voiceover guy seems rather pleased with our progress so far. As you can see here, with the introduction of the Avatar project, Advent has managed to get 3 progress bars on the counter. As for us, we've completed a guerrilla op and a supply raid. We've contacted 1 region, investigated 1 rumor, researched 4 technologies, completed 1 covert action, and rescued 1 soldier. So we've done quite a bit, and he's happy with it. And we get our monthly income of 202 supplies now.
Our friends in the Resistance have shared what they know of these so-called Chosen the Elders have sent after us. It sounds like we should expect these things to actively hunt us until we take them out.
Time is not on your side. It won't be long before I find you, Commander.
Okay. Well, the assassins made a little bit of progress and gained some knowledge as to our location. So, as you can see, her knowledge bar has increased a little bit. Now, her planned activity for this month is to train. Intense training, increasing her strength in combat. So basically, the Chosen will get more difficult as the game progresses. They'll gain extra strengths and weaknesses, new attacks and whatnot, just like our soldiers do. We still haven't seen the other two, aside from in that one cutscene. So we don't know what the hell they're up to or where they're at. As for the dark events, this time, alien infiltrators are still getting prepared. That's the one that places Faceless on most missions. And Wild Hunt, the Chosen are much more likely to appear in combat. Oh, we really don't need that. I hope I get to counter that one. Yeah, we don't need them showing up even more. That was a pain in the ass last mission. There is another one that we could figure out what it is for 20 intel, but we only got 21, so I'm not going to bother buying that right now. Our next retaliation strike is going to be in about 2 weeks, so that's coming up pretty quick. Have to get ready to go do that. And here we get our resistance orders for the month. As you can see, since the last time we've made contact with the skirmishers. Unfortunately, we still have low influence with the skirmishers and the reapers, so we're not able to pick one with them yet. However, we've gotten 2 new ones since then, which we could swap out for lightning strike if we so wish. We get information war, which means the tech defense of all enemies and hack targets is lowered by 20. That's kind of good. Means it'll be easier for our hackers to get bonuses when they're hacking stuff, and it'll be easier to take over or shut down mechanical units if we need to. And quid pro quo reduces the cost of all black market purchases by 33%. I don't really have any intel to spend at the black market this month, so I'm not going to bother with that. We still have Guardian Angels, the covert actions, there's no chance of ambush. Again, not overly useful. I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with Lightning Strike. So we'll just leave that all as it is. There's our supply drop. And we'll go ahead and do this. The alien debris looks like it's ready to go at 0 days. And sure enough, it is.
Maximum power consumption reached.
Alright, we have no power to spend, so we're not going to bother building anything there. We do, however, now have access to the 2 exposed power coils. And we have 2 engineers to use.
This coil could provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
Alright, this one requires 3 engineers, well, up to 3 engineers, and will give us 34 Illyrium crystals when it's done. And this one is the same. Up to 3 engineers, and we get 35 Illyrium crystals when we're done. So we'll go ahead and put both of our engineers over here on this one. It'll be done in 15 days. So we'll begin our excavation. So in 15 days we'll be able to build a power relay in there, and we'll have more power to power various other buildings and upgrades and whatever else we happen to need. So that should give us enough power to go on for a little while. And we won't have to mess with this one for a little while. And we can start clearing out some of these other areas and get our facilities all built up. For now, back outside we go. And back to building that radio view.
The aliens have just finished a new facility tied to the Avatar project, Commander. If we can make contact with resistance forces in the region, we could move on that facility and set back the aliens' work. Commander, we've just received intel that one of Dr. Vollin's escape test subjects is guarding a nearby Advent facility. Best be prepared before we try to take it out.
Okay. So, Advent has made a little bit more progress, and they've got a facility built up here working on the Avatar project. And also, this facility happens to be guarded by a rather powerful alien. As I mentioned a while ago, with the way the other DLCs have been implemented, basically this takes the place of some of the alien hunter missions. Instead of going out and investigating that and kind of discovering what was going on with Dr. Valen and learning about the new aliens that she was messing with, they just kind of randomly show up guarding these facilities and whatnot. So now that we've heard about it, if we go attack this facility, we're sure to run into one of those experimental powerful aliens. Luckily, we don't have the ability to contact this place yet, so we don't really have to worry about it yet. Alright, we're going to finish off this relay, hopefully. Jesus Christ, what the hell are you doing now?
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Alright, so they made a little extra progress. Now they're up to 5 bars.
I hate to ask, but it looks like I don't
Son of a bitch!
think you could help us out.
It's just never ending. I'm just trying to build this simple radio relay, but no, they got all kinds of shit I gotta pay attention to. Alright, well, the Reapers have a high priority mission for us to take care of, so we're gonna have a look at it. Okay, it seems there are some stranded resistance agents somewhere, and we need to go and rescue them. Luckily, if we complete this mission, we'll get a lot of shit. We'll get a new engineer, we'll get 83 intel, and we'll get a corporal ranked grenadier out of the deal. So it's going to be worth doing. There is a sit rep. Advent has retreated from the area, leaving only large amounts of the Lost. Awesome. I love dealing with the Lost. Yep. Nothing I like better than dealing with hordes of Lost. Alright, well, I guess I gotta go take care of this right away.
We're detecting Lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Alrighty. Well, one of each class as normal. So I'll grab a grenadier and a specialist. I want to work mainly with the squaddies here, and we have no squaddie rangers, so I'm not going to be taking a ranger on this one, it looks like. I'll take an extra specialist. And as I mentioned previously, sharpshooters with their unlimited pistol ammo are rather useful. So I'm going to bring 2 sharpshooters along on this mission, just to hopefully help me take out those Lost in vast numbers. So let's go ahead and launch this mission and get this going.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Resistance scouting expedition led by one of their top people have found themselves stranded in the middle of an area known to be infested with the Lost. They're holding their own for now, but it sounds like things are getting ugly down there. The Resistance is asking that we do everything we can to extract their people.
Alright, my apologies for that momentary delay there. Had to grab myself something to drink. Okay, so there's a couple agents down there we have to go and rescue, and then escort them to the extraction point. And there's lots of lost for us to deal with. So, alright. See what we got going on down here.
The Resistance expedition is trapped not far from your position, and the VIP is using a remote turret to hold off the Lost. We only have one clear access point to the area, so get to the target's location and escort them back to the entry point for extraction. The whole place is overrun with Lost. Don't bother trying to outgun them. After you secure the expedition, you'll have to return to our original entry point for extraction. Don't get overrun. Keep the path back to Firebrand clear.
Alright. So, as Central just explained, we need to work our way over toward the expedition here. And we only have one route to do it. Fortunately, I have no idea where the hell that route is. Looks like maybe there's an alleyway right here that we have to go through or something. We'll see when we get up there. But then we have to... let's see. They're holding the Lost off right now with a turret. Those are useful. I wish we had some of those. Looks like one of them's on foot. The other one is wounded. Probably has to be carried out. So we have to grab them in 12 turns before the ammo in that automated gun runs out. Then we have to escort them back here to the extraction point and get them up on Firebrand. So we kind of got to hurry a little bit, and I guess let's get us on moving on down the road.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Oh look, there's some Lost right there. I'm not going to make it easy to get down here, I guess.
I'm on the move. Move into position.
Bestätigt, drück aus.
Understood. Moving out.
Alright, well, time to put our sharpshooters to work. Start gunning these guys down with our pistols as best we can, trying not to waste ammunition. And the sharpshooters tend to have the best aim stat too, so they're the most likely to hit. Take out this one with 2 health first.
Target eliminated.
Action refunded, so now we'll attack the other one with 4 health. And 2 damage. Alright, other sharpshooter. And we'll try again. Shot and a miss.
Still up.
Alright. Well, let's see. And we'll go with one of the specialists, see if he can finish him off. Good job.
Target disabled.
Only fired 1 shot, but we'll go ahead and reload anyway.
Locked and loaded.
And put the other 2 on Overwatch, just in case any more are lurking around here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Scannergebiet.
Got 11 more turns after this to get our asses up there. Oh, here they come.
Yeah.
And a miss. Oh, a bigger group. And they, of course, all have a lot more health. Awesome. And another missed shot.
Am Ziel vorbeigeschossen.
So apparently grabbing all them sharpshooters probably wasn't the best option after all. Oh well, what can you do?
Roger that.
That's the decision we made, have to live with it.
Und los geht's.
Heading there now.
However, we do have the same action refunds with the sniper rifle shots. So we'll try and take out some of the higher health ones with the sniper rifle. Try and get the ones further back. There's one.
Hostile neutralized.
And a miss.
Get it together.
I only like line of sight on one of them with this guy. But we hit.
Hostile neutralized.
And we can still move and take a pistol shot too. Well, the other two have lots of health. This one we could potentially kill, so we'll try and take him out first. And only 2 damage. Alright, if we hit with the cannon, that's a guaranteed kill. Awesome.
Feind ausgeschaltet.
And another guaranteed kill if we hit, which we do.
Ziel neutralisiert. Dann mal los.
And he's got to reload.
Leer.
He's got no line of sight, so we'll overwatch him.
Overwatch.
And try to heal. Yep. Alright, awesome. And we'll reload.
Ready to rock.
Always want to reload around the lost if you have the option. Alright, 10 turns left. Okay, looks like a bridge overpass, so we need to get under that and head on down to where they're at.
Position confirmed.
Roger that. Heading to that location.
No! I did not want to throw a grenade on myself. What the hell?
Ready to rock.
I hate when they switch the buttons around after you move. I was all ready to reload that guy, so I hit the reload button as soon as he was done moving, and it had switched it to the throw grenade button. That could have potentially been very bad.
Bin unterwegs.
Closing on target position now. Come get some.
Mir entgeht nichts.
Scanning.
Oh, thank God it asked for a confirmation for that action. Last thing I need is a soldier trying to blow himself up.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And there's the swarm. See if we can take some of these out with the snipers.
Target neutralized.
Alright, last shot, and he'll reload.
Let's rock.
Alright, might be able to take one out with the pistol. Awesome.
Enemy down.
And might be able to damage another one, which we do. Excellent. See if we can finish him off. Of course not.
Adjusting sights. Begebe mich zur Zielposition.
Moving to position.
Damn it, I wanted to move one square up. Alright, he finishes that guy up. And has shots on the other team. Unfortunately, he misses, because he sucks. Only targeting one.
Target neutralized.
Awesome. And we'll put him into Overwatch.
I'm on it.
And see if the Grenadier can take out the last one. Of course not, because that would be too easy.
Ziel steht noch.
But our miss did hit that car. Which means it's going to be blowing up here very soon. Gotta make sure I'm not standing near it. Hopefully it takes out one or two of the lost when it goes. Well, not that one. Well, it blew up, it didn't kill anybody, and it drew a swarm closer to us. Awesome. Just what you want to have happen.
On my way.
Oh my god. That's a lot of lost. Holy shit. Okay, well, I need to start gunning these guys down quick.
Target down. On reserves.
Well, at that range, can't really miss. But he's out of ammo now. I could throw a grenade. I really could. And hit 4 of them. Oh, it's so tempting. But he's out of ammo. But I would kill 2 of them. Oh, decisions. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hate myself later probably, but I'm gonna do it. Alright. 2 of them down. And 2 of them wounded. Not the best shots. And a miss.
Still moving.
Yep, these snipers are turned out to be useless. Alright, well, killed 1.
Target neutralized.
Try again. Alright, killed him.
Kill confirmed. Back online.
Reload him. And see if anybody's in range of his pistol. Which they're not. So, we'll just move him up instead of putting him into Overwatch.
Nähere mich der Zielposition.
That's affirmative.
Move up our other 2 and see what kind of shots they got. Alright, finish off wounded 1. And maybe the other wounded 1. Awesome.
Kill confirmed.
And now he's got a reload.
No rounds. Ready to engage.
And the Grenadier. There's one over here somewhere, wasn't there? I don't know. Whatever. Don't see him. We got the 2 across the street. Fire and we'll miss.
Überprüfe mich.
Great.
Sounds like the Lost are getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming.
I knew there was one over there. He was hiding.
Back online.
Alright, we'll reload him. And start mowing him down.
Kill confirmed.
Still want to go for the guaranteed kills first.
Enemy down. Gonna need to reload soon.
See, I know he can't kill that guy. And this will put him out of ammo, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, left him with 1 health. Sniper can take care of that with a pistol.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And 100% chance. So, he's dead.
Got him. On
And
Overwatch.
put him into pistol overwatch. I think that's it. There aren't any more around here, so
Affirmative. Moving out. Overwatch.
put him in pistol overwatch.
Waffe geladen.
We'll reload the grenadier and put him in overwatch.
Na los, zeigt euch.
And he's already full. So we'll move him up a little bit and put him into overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Yeah, here's another swarm.
The turret protecting the expedition has been destroyed. We're running
Uh-oh.
out of time.
That's not good news.
Beim nächsten Mal treffe ich ihn. Enemy eliminated.
So, a little bit before the timer ran out. I guess it's because the swarm spawned here. So we need to hurry our asses up and get over there to save these guys.
I'm ready.
He's out of ammo, so we'll reload him and see if we can take out the 2 he can see.
Shot
Of course not.
Verstanden, rücke aus.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Huh, he's got line of sight on a whole bunch.
Abschuss bestätigt. Die Munition wird knapp.
Alright,
nicht
well,
erwischt.
we missed the guy we were shooting at, but the stray bullets hit the car and finished blowing it up, which looks like took out 3 or 4 of the Lost, so that's a good thing, kind of. Wasn't a completely wasted shot.
It's down.
See if we can kill these last 2 with this guy.
Gonna need to reload soon.
And we do.
Get down. I'm ready.
So, he reloads. And we'll run our snipers up here so they don't fall behind. Alright, well, we'll run the 1 up there.
Moving on target location.
And we'll just move the other and put him into pistol overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay. So we need to get somebody up here to pick this guy up. He's the closest, so it looks like he's gonna have to be the one to do it.
Moving.
The VIP is secure, Commander. If we can spare the manpower, we should try to bring the escort in as well. Without the VIP manning the turret controls, there's nothing keeping the Lost from overrunning this area. They're already closing in.
You're heavier than you look.
Alright. So, unfortunately, this means that this specialist will not be able to fire while he's carrying someone. But we've got him, and now we're running him on back. And our other guy, he can't do anything but run. So we're going to run him back here with everybody else. Put him in Overwatch. And we'll start falling back little by little.
Come get some.
He's got to reload, so we'll reload him and put him into Overwatch right there. And our other sniper will fall back some. And pistol Overwatch. Now that we've got him, we just have to make it back to the drop-off point and get everyone extracted, while avoiding hordes of Lost.
Firebrand is in position. Get back to the entry point for extraction before you get overrun. We're picking up more heat signatures than the sensors can keep up with.
Well, that certainly doesn't sound good. Alright, since our soldier carry and the unconscious guy can't fire, we'll go ahead and run him as far as he can go. And we'll run the VIP as far as he can go. Alright, we're back to the main street here. Just have to get right down here to the extraction point. The Lost are way the hell down here, so there's not really much point in us going slow at this point. So we're going to go ahead and dash everybody. Try to get out of range of them.
Copy that.
No need to ask twice. On it.
We're not going to move their full distance, so we still want to keep everyone kind of grouped up. Don't want to run off anybody all by themselves. Alright, another swarm appeared. They're a little closer. Alright, so our soldier carrying the guy is going to run his ass on back here. All nice and slow. Apparently this guy we're rescuing needs to lose a little weight. And the VIP is next. He'll run on down here too. Okay. They're still a fair distance away. I think I can outpace them. So I'm going to go ahead and dash everybody again.
Got it. Already there.
Got a decent lead on those Lost. I think we might not have to kill anyone. Next turn we should be able to extract everybody, hopefully. Ooh, another swarm just appeared right around the corner. That's a little close. That's really close. Alright, well, the main objective is to get this VIP out of here, so we'll do that first. We can get him to the extraction point, we'll extract him. And out he goes. Up the rope.
Firebrand is the VIP safely on board the Sky Ranger.
Alright, secondary optional objective is to get the VIP's escort. And we can do that this turn too. Carry his heavy ass on down here. And up the rope he goes as well.
Get out of here!
We've recovered the VIP's escort. We'll get her patched up and ready to redeploy into the field.
Now, it looks like everybody else is going to be close enough, so we'll go ahead and move everybody else down here.
On my way. Rolling. Ready to engage.
Oh, that was the one with the negative trait. And even though she didn't need it, she went ahead and reloaded after moving.
Recover when we get back.
Ready to engage.
Well, I managed to not misclick, so we can go ahead and extract everybody.
Let's go! I'm gone. Evac confirmed.
So, that's everybody. Success. We got them all out.
We successfully rescued the expedition, Commander. The Resistance will be happy to hear it.
Alright, that was an amazing mission. Nobody got hurt, nobody got killed, and we managed to get both the VIP and his unconscious escort extracted. Well done, everybody.
20 years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the Elders. Trust in their wisdom, and we shall overcome this crisis.
The aliens sure know how to turn a planet into a Halloween theme park. Zombie stories. Just what we needed.
I couldn't agree more. Alright, well, we got 2 of our soldiers promoted anyway, both of the specialists. So, again, we'll go with medical protocol. And medical protocol. Nobody's available to be bonded. No items recovered, but we got the VIP.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Why, thank you, Jonathan Frakes. I appreciate that. Always glad to get praise from you. Okay, so mission complete. We get ourselves a new Grenadier at the rank of Corporal. We get 83 intel, which will be nice since it's a new month and we can go spend that at the Black Market. And, most importantly, we got ourselves a new engineer. We've been badly in need of engineers. So we're immediately going to go put that engineer to work down here. And shorten up the time of this excavation even more. Went from 15 days down to 10. Our presence is required in the armory. Why is that? Oh, that's right, our new soldier. Yep, our Grenadier, Shannon Edwards, needs to be promoted to the rank of Corporal, and we'll give her the Shredder ability like the other Grenadiers. Awesome. So, I believe that is everything that we have to do in here. Mission complete. We got the resistance ring built and started up a covert action there.
At least we don't have to worry about keeping the Council happy anymore, even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
Oh, no kidding. That was so annoying in the first XCOM. Okay, so we got the resistance ring done. Proving grounds is almost done. We cleared out this area and started excavating the power coil. That'll be done in a couple days, 10 days. Proving grounds almost done. Our mid-tier armor's almost done. Got some covert actions going. Made contact with another region. We got a lot done this episode. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a like. And if you want to be notified when I upload new content, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And you'll get the notifications from that. I shall see you all in the next video. Until then, you all have a wonderful day. See you then.